Breaking travel news. Travel Talk with Phil Blizzard, talking to industry experts and decision makers.
Travel Talk Part 2, welcome back with myself, Phil Blizzard, and Gerald Lawless, President and CEO of the Jumeirah Group. So the pipeline, the future development, expansion of the group. Let's start off here in Dubai because there's a new development taking place next door.
Yes, indeed. We have the new development of the extension of the Medina Jumeirah. At the moment we're calling it MJ4, but we will soon announce the actual name. And this will be a beautiful project, a really lovely hotel. 435 bedrooms, all sea facing, minimum size 50 to 55 square meters. With huge balconies, in addition to that 55 square meters, and a number of swimming pools right on the beach, and of course with a beautiful view of Burj Al Arab and the rest of Medina Jumeirah. So that is slated to open in, say, Q2 of 2016, and we're working very effectively on that at the moment and believe that we're well on schedule to achieve that target date.
So that's the new development, MG4 at the moment, you're saying. So what else in Dubai before we move across the region?
A few more to be announced, but still a little bit secretive about that, and so we'll have to wait. But yes, there will be more. There will be certainly. Overall, we've got about 26 hotels in our pipeline, and I think not so much 15, but certainly 16, 17 and 18 will be extremely busy in terms of openings. I look forward to it because it's going to be fun and definitely moving in a very dynamic way. And we would confidently say that by the end of 18, we should be almost double from where we are now, say 40 to 44 hotels.
Okay, now in the region, and you alluded to Saudi Arabia in terms of venue, I mean, this is a huge market. It's what people are talking about when it comes to travel and tourism, the potential there. So how do you see Jumeirah in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia?
Yes, I mean, people often ask us, you are an Arab group, you're from Dubai, how come you're not in places like Saudi Arabia? And my response to that is always that the vision for the Jumeirah Group was to, first of all, set up a very solid foundation of some of the best hotels in the world based here in Dubai. That we achieved, and thanks very much to the fact that His Highness Sheikh Mohammed decided to take the risk of building Jumeirah Beach, Emirates Towers and Burj Al Arab virtually all together, which was a great start. So we have a great foundation for ourselves. And then we said that really to be an international luxury hotel group and to be recognized for that and for the brand to have that brand recognition, which we believe we have, even though we've just got 22 hotels, we recognized that it was important to start being represented in various locations around the world. And then, after all of that, to come back into our home region, not as a regional brand, but as an international brand, makes a lot of sense. And that's why we're getting so many developers and investors around the region now who are constantly approaching us to talk about their projects and possibilities to develop with them in bases like, I've just come back from Jeddah in the kingdom. We're looking seriously at Riyadh and of course at Al Khobar and very much as well at Mecca and Medina. And for the Jumeirah brand as well as the Venue brand, we have some really strong prospects, and I would hope that during the course of this year we will be announcing some significant projects in Saudi Arabia.
We look forward to hearing about those. So moving beyond the region, and you mentioned at the start about signings in China.
Yes.
Obviously a key market. What can we expect?
Well, we have one hotel, the Jumeirah Himalayas in Shanghai, is already now in operation and working very successfully for us there on the Pudong side of the river. And we have 8 other projects, including the 3 I mentioned, under development in China. The first one to open should be a mixed-use development of both a luxury hotel and service departments. The hotel will be Jumeirah, and the service departments will be Jumeirah Living. And they will be opening during the course of 2016 in Guangzhou with the same owner and investor. We also have a project that will then start under development in about 2015, 2016 for Hangzhou. We have in Sanya on the island of Hainan, where we've already signed Haikou, but we have a project that has been topped out already in Sanya, which is a great holiday area. a place called Clearwater Bay, which is really nice with a big golf course and residential area. So that will open in 2016 as well. China just is very strong for us, and China continues to show growth prospects.
So where else are you eyeing? Which other markets, which other countries?
We have a hotel under development in Bali, and we're already, as you know, in the Maldives. We've signed up in India for Mumbai and Goa, and we're negotiating in Delhi. Going back east again, our Singapore regional office with our VP of development there, James Maybe, has been very active in Southeast Asia in looking at projects from Singapore through Malaysia, through Vietnam, Cambodia. So it is a big area of concentration for Jumeirah, and will remain so. Coming into
I mean, the East is very, very focused by the sound of it. Yeah. I was going to say we're going west. Okay, difficult market or not?
Well, coming further west from Southeast Asia, coming into Africa, where the Indian Ocean, we've signed Mauritius already, and we are very interested in Africa generally. I would have to say north, west, south, and east, if you look at it that way. And I think that I was at a conference in Abuja, Nigeria, and I know there's a lot of talk about the difficulties, the controversies they have coming out of there at the moment. But hopefully these bad times will pass. And I see great potential in countries like Nigeria, and indeed Ghana, also South Africa, and of course Tanzania and Kenya.
So two very important markets there, Africa and China. And then if we were to go west of Dubai into Europe and the Americas, activity there perhaps? Or?
Yeah, Europe we said we would take on an opportunistic basis. And actually that's working very well for us, because we're getting a lot of people coming to us saying that they would like to talk to us about hotel development. We're already, Istanbul straddling Europe and Asia, but we're already in Istanbul, we're in Frankfurt, on the island of Mallorca in Spain. We have 3 hotels in London, and in St. Petersburg in Russia, where we have a lovely building which is under reconstruction at the moment. So I would say during the course of 2015 we'll be looking forward to some more announcements within the continent of Europe. When it comes to the Western Atlantic, to the United States, we will hold for another year or two on that before we adjust our strategy to consider going into the States. I think we have a lot on our plate at the moment.
I was going to say, it sounds like you've got plenty to be getting on with what you've alluded to so far.
Yeah, indeed we have, but at the same time, I think as an international hotel operator, we have to be just that, and we have to look internationally as well.
Coming back now to Dubai, where we are, a couple of things, Expo 2020, but before that, changes in trends. I know at the moment it's like school holidays for people in the UK and Europe, so that is obviously good for hoteliers here, but there's been a bit of a downturn with people coming into Dubai from Russia because of the financial situation there. Yeah. What's been the key changes you've observed in the last 12 months?
Well, I wouldn't say in the 12 months. I think that these various crises that have hit have been very much in the last 6 months, say. And if you look at the Western European situation, the euro has depreciated, particularly against our currency being pegged to the dollar, following the crisis in Greece and the fact that actually the euro crisis is not over yet. And so we'll have to see what happens there, because that takes some spending power out of a very important market, Western Europe. Then you look at the ruble in Russia, and I think that's been the most significant change. But interestingly, we saw it coming, and we saw it coming very strongly, coming towards Christmas and the New Year, Christmas of 2015 and of 2014, and the New Year of 2015. But what happened was that we managed to divert a lot of our availability into the British market, and the British market typically couldn't always get access to the hotels right over the Christmas period because it's booked out with, say, Russian business. Okay. This year we managed to open it up in time to the British business, and actually we filled from an earlier date. We filled from about the 20th of December rather than from the 24th, 25th of December, which was extremely beneficial for us. Then we had just a small downturn in the first 10 days of January, where we looked at in single digits, about 6%. which was well made up in terms of the average room rates that we achieved. And maybe that's a reflection of the type of Russian business that the Jumeirah Group has, because the high-end luxury market was not so affected by the depreciation of the Russian currency. And somehow, as always in Dubai, one door closes, another door opens. And we're looking at the Chinese market, and now with the Chinese New Year, we've been booked out for quite some time with the Chinese New Year. So yes, I think it's steady as she goes. We're very satisfied with, we're pretty well close to being on target for the first quarter. And certainly the meetings, incentives, conferences and exhibition market, wow, that's been fantastic. And that's something that's really driven the business into Dubai.
So it's been a turnaround on that side of
It has been, absolutely. Also, I think that in fairness, the Dubai Tourism Commerce Marketing saw this happening early as well. They agreed with the industry, and we always work closely with them, that they would promote very strongly in Russia. And I really believe that it's important to continue servicing the Russian market, and also that the amount of promotion that's going on for Dubai in all our various source markets, China, Europe, UK, full marks to the DTCM for continuing to push in that regard, and it's definitely paying dividends.
Okay, interesting insight there. And to finish off, Expo 2020. Hugely important for Dubai, the region, but what's going to be the impact for Jumeirah Group?
Well, it's hugely important for Dubai, for the region, for all of us. It gives us a focus very much out there. 2020, unfortunately, is not far away, and will come around very, very quickly, 5 years. And I think that the opportunity that we have within Dubai, within the industry, all of the opportunities really, truly are immense. Certainly for development of the brand, the venue brand, the Jumeirah Stay Different brand. I think we'll continue to grow. For our restaurants, we have incredible opportunity to be able to develop that. I also see that the actual location is great. It's straddling the border almost, so it's between UAE. It is a UAE Dubai project. And we will see great opportunity of business to come from both sides, and from the development of DWC as an airport, from the original airport, plus of course from the Abu Dhabi airport. So in terms of the kind of targets we will have for 2020, when by then we expect to have 20 million visitors a year, and why not? I mean, already the Dubai International Airport has surpassed Heathrow as the busiest international airport in the world. By then it probably will be the busiest airport in a city anywhere in the world. So yes, I'm very optimistic, but I like the focus it's giving us to really feel that there's the confidence in the market to achieve the very ambitious targets that we have for that period.
Well, Gerald, always good to talk to you, and once again, thanks very much.
Thank you very much, Phil. Nice chatting to you.
Travel Talk. Thanks very much.
Thank you.